Where tonight the AFC Women's Asian Cup Australia 2026 reaches its along the way. Australia closely fought route into that stadium. Australia here in Sydney. Have a look at this venue, just moments away from the introductions that will be made. The two teams will come out to what is a sold-out Stadium Australia. Melissa Barbieri, what a moment for her as well. On an incredible character. You can tell she has so much passion for the game.
And also all these players are playing professionally. They're used
perspectives they have coming into this one.
Yeah, you talk about
encounters in the final in 2014. These cheers which will greet the from the lineup against Korea Republic in the semi-final. It's the first time at this tournament that Nils positions top scorer with 6 goals, and she will be supported in attack by Maika. Huge moment for the officials as well. Match referee for the game changer herself from those central midfield positions. In place of Claire Hunt in central defense for the host, Kyra Cooney-Cross she lines up in midfield alongside Alana Kennedy, who has 5 goals. An excellent final between these two great footballing nations. Kick-off is Fowler. Pass inside the fort, laid back to Kaya. Early save for Yamashita.
well, quality play down that right-hand side. That all started with Kyra Cooney-Cross, as you said, Rashaan being brave.
There's Catley. Ford drops deep, under dribble, gets support. Comes to Fujino, the drive. Takahashi makes a space down this right. Ford has to chase. Ueke with the touch. Clinical here in Australia. Lots of chances. Japan and double the number of shots Australia have taken. 58 for them as Fowler uses his strength well. It's Ford! Great opportunity, straight at Yamashita.
Well, we know the danger of the Matildas in transition, that ability.
Of those big chances being put away. That's Carpenter. Thought about the shot, it's Kitagawa instead with space. Try and go down the left, Hasegawa. In possession again. Hamano with the shot. Oh, what a goal! From almost out of nowhere, Maika Hamano with the opening goal of this final. And what a hit!
An incredible strike from Hamano, but it wasn't just about the finish that was world class. The patient build-up that came from this right side of the field. You were talking about Takahashi trying to find little bits of space. The movement. Hasegawa here. What a beautiful turn from Hamano. Almost looking at went in towards Mackenzie Arnold and then back away into that.
It was up to 3 goals at this tournament. Another one, this time it's Ueke with Nagano able to still get a ball that causes a problem for Koga. Had to deal with Ford, and she did temporarily. But Kerr back in possession for Australia. As always, going to be tough for Katrina Gorey with a header from way out there. And it looks like there might be an injury for Toko Koga.
A little dink in behind. This is classic Caitlin.
At that competition, helping Japan to the final alongside Aoba Fujino. Well, look for a teammate, Ford. There's Kennedy.
Talking about those distances.
It's a ball into the area for Kerr. Wouldn't have been allowed anyway. Nudge into the back. Foul is the call. Carpenter makes the run, but it goes back out to Sam Kerr. Simple for Takahashi. There was Gorey. Did well initially, then Nagano on the other side of it. Pretty clever. There's one for Ueki to chase. Looked like she was fouled. Yes, she was, by Torpi.
Ueki just used her body so...
In the box as well to attack this delivery. It's an excellent ball into the area. Headed away by Catley. Back down to Nagano. Miyazawa. And there's one more from Japan again. Nice.
Make it look so easy.
There is Miyazawa. Has that run from midfield again. There's Koga again into Nagano. Just in behind Australia's midfield. Desperate challenge.
That pressure when the distances are so big.
They've got... Oh, it's a mistake from Yamashita. It's fallen to Ford. Looks like she's made up for it. Ayaka Yamashita with a save.
Well,
and plan. Rotate the squad. Miyazawa looks to... Back to Hasegawa. Another chance. Deeper delivery this time. That has taken a touch. Something potentially could have an impact as well as this goes on in terms of freshness. Fujino. Well, Kennedy's there as well. Lovely switch across. Hamano was getting ready to fire the left foot in. In the end, it was the left back, Hikaru Kitagawa, testing Arnold. Hamano anticipates and arrives, picks up that second ball. So unless something changes late on in this first half. It's Kaylin Ford. Just loses her balance with the shot on the turn.
well, another quick transition.
Against Torpi again. Find some space to put a ding. Hasegawa. And we're off.
Oh, just watch this.
Will come back here because Kerr gets away from a marker. Japan very deep at the moment. Kerr, Rory with the effort.
Remember that game? That's incredible to think it's been that long.
That's Kitagawa. It's a great ball in for Ueki. To Kitagawa, another dangerous cross. Ueki with the header. Huge chance to get their second. And she's normally deadly in the box.
Yeah, I'm really...
Mano.
The offside was called.
Hamano into Ueki. Great save by Mackenzie Arnold. That's another chance you expect Ueki to put away.
That was a huge chance. And Ueki hit it directly at Mackenzie Arnold. Hamano.
Yeah. Into the part of Ford. Against the Philippines. And then against Korea Republic. He's on play at their tempo. Have to be careful in these situations, though. As Cooney Cross goes for goal.
Does have...
Oh, that's delightful from Hasegawa. Samano with the delivery into the box. Great ball looking for Hamano. Taken wide, gets it back to Matsukubo. Fujino. Ford with the cross. Carpenter played back in. As a 16-year-old. There's Ford. Torpi. Gonna get clean contact. Press possession as they've done here. Fowler into Ford. Be patient, but perhaps just try and move it quicker. Fowler again. Has Kerr in the box to aim for. Kerr leaps for that.
Well,
Hamano. Here in Australia. Ford up against Takahashi. Ford with a great ball in. Oh, brilliant challenge by Kitagawa to touch that away from Hayley Raso. There's been a flag. Extra player. And Chiba having to cover at left back. Here's Torpi. Gold. But the delivery this time around, Russell goes for that.
One of the dugouts standing up.
Kaminami and Miyabi Moria. Catley, Ford, Takaha.
This match.
Into the box, Van Egmond, that's going to fall for Ford. Van Egmond!
Any from there.
Van Egmond. Going to work the opening. Ford. Straight offside. The flag will stay down for the moment. And then final against Japan. Russell and Ford were on the bench. To Carpenter. Good shape on that delivery. And that was the chance. Alana Kennedy with the header. Yamashita with an important save. Here's Russell. Again, lifted into the area, headed back down. Catley with the cross. There's Heatley. There's that ball into the box. Headed on by Kennedy. Van Egmond. Sam Kerr. Russell. Well, Carpenter. Australia expects. Catley floats this in. Japan can break. It's Chiba. Just early. And it is. They go once again. And that solitary goal was all they needed to defeat Australia once more. Their third AFC Women's Asian Cup title.
In completely different style of play. Into
to Japan. A fantastic tournament this has been in Australia. Uzbekistan